ranking series on an incredible 8-tournament gold medal winning streak dating all the way back to 2023 in the Asian Championships. Coming off his Olympic gold medal run in Paris in '97, he underwent surgery to repair a separated AC joint in his right shoulder, which he sustained a few weeks before at the training camp that he attended before the Olympics. Battled through, won the gold medal, made a triumphant return to competition last week in Spain, and now here he is. Many will make the case, and they would have a good case, pound for pound, that he is the best that this sport has to offer right now.
Well, I think we look back. The 2023 World Championships, where he beat Sajulayev, he beat Snyder, really made a name for himself, and then to follow up with that performance in Paris was just absolutely incredible. The one thing about, he's so beautiful to watch because he's so calm, he's so poised, so fluid at this weight class, and he can really score from any position, just so dangerous, and has really an answer to every single person's question on the mat.
Open no block.
It's the early point, up one.
Okay.
Not quite halfway through this opening round.
And the one thing I kind of hate about it is he makes it look so effortless in every single thing he does. I don't know what I would do as a tactical wrestler to compete against this. I guess we'll have to see if some of the big names at this weight class have a response to his style at the World Championships in Zagreb. On his comeback, he has looked amazing in the Spanish Grand Prix a couple weeks ago, and then also here today already.
With his opponent on the clock, he is in on the leg. Has that right leg up. Repositions a little bit. Good position to score here. And he will get the takedown. Two on the edge. Activity clock winding down as well. So a 4-0 lead for Tажудинов. Working near the edge is a wrestler from Poland, Z.Barановski. Concern. That is a common look from opponents of Ahmad Tажудинов.
Yeah, I actually had an opportunity to talk to Барановски on the walk back to the hotel earlier today. And, you know, we were both Olympians in 2016. He competed in Paris as well. And I was like, why do you still do it? And he's like, I just have so much fun out there. And so that's what you want to hear. You know, the sport of wrestling, it just is so fun. It's hard, but it is so fun. And it's amazing to see all of these wrestlers out there on the mats. And hopefully he's having a little bit of fun today. He's actually doing a pretty good job thwarting the offense of Tажудинов. He does get the turn there.
So many questions coming in really before he made his return in Spain. When you look at Tажудинов, how would he recover from that off-season surgery that he had on his shoulder? Time away competing internationally. Would there be any slowdown, hangover effect from either of those issues? And he has answered those questions with a resounding no. There are no issues as far as being away from the mat. He has performed. You look at what he did in Spain. He won all 4 bouts by technical superiority, and today it's been much the same for the Olympic champion for Bahrain. In control here through 3 minutes.
Yeah, and to be honest, I think he does look a little bit in less peak physical condition than we saw him in Paris and we saw him in that campaign leading to the Olympic Games. You know, I think he's a little bit smaller than what we saw him in Paris, but I think, you know, that's so natural. He's so young in his career, is still developing, still building muscle as he grows into this weight class, as he grows into his body as a young male, and so I don't think this is. I think this is just the beginning.
Yeah, staying on course, isn't he, as far as the recovery, mapping out this return. No coincidence, he comes back late right before the World Championships to get a couple of events back under his belt.
No touch it.
There's nothing like the conditioning you get competing on the international stage
Open,
like
low
this.
block
You can practice and go through it with your fellow countrymen, your sparring partners, but
Throw it.
conditioning out on center stage against competition like that, all part of that building up, getting that stamina that's needed, that he had to win an Olympic gold and to pull off the run that you documented so well over the last couple of years and the opponents that he has beat.
Yeah, exactly. And I will also say there's nothing like, no matter how hard you train, there is nothing like the post-competition soreness that you also experience. I do not know what it is, but even if you wrestle like 2 to 3 matches, the achiness of your body after a competition, that's real.
What's the longest stretch of achiness that you had?
I was lucky. I recovered pretty well, but it was as later in my career too. It's like, how can you get through a tournament without getting an injury as well? That's an interesting one.
Throw it.
Level change here, and on the legs, he drops to that low single, looks to elevate the ankle as he's getting behind. Baranowski's doing a pretty good job of trying to get the angle, but Tazudinov puts that pressure back into the right hip. We see him go hand to hand as he turns to avoid getting taken down, and that's the 2.
Please center.
Inside 2 minutes. All Tazudinov
Open, no
up
block.
9.
Contact. No touch it.
Everybody wants a photo op, chance to say we were Matt side for Tazudinov. He's that big a name in the sport right now. Trying to put the finishing touches early on this one and win by technical superiority.
Action.
Well, it's such a beautiful story because when he was a young wrestler, he attended the Abdul Rashid Sajulayev School of Wrestling. There's a cool photo of him at 12, 13, 14 years old with an adult Sajulayev, and then they wrestled at the 2023 World Championships. And so obviously he's such a strong pedigree here, and he's able to do it here at the final ranking series event as he prepares for the 2025 World Championships in Zagreb.
Going through the competition once again, Ahmed Tazudinov. The rest